Okay. Good morning. Welcome to yoga. Everybody that showed up, namaste. And if you watch this later, that's cool too. Namaste. I love you guys. I love being here. My name is Jessi Moon. And today we're going to practice some yoga. This is a level 1 yoga class. This is my only online class, so I like to share with you maybe something a little bit different each class. And I was thinking about, what do I want to share with you? And of course, I want to share with you the deepest part of my practice. I want you guys to be able to meditate like how I'm able to meditate. I want you to really be able to go deep. And I know this is, level 1 and it's a movement class and we're going to move. And that's a wonderful practice. But there's a million teachers that can teach you the movement. And what's special about me is I can teach you how to reach deep states of bliss in your meditation and live in love and peace and feel happy when perhaps everything around you is crumbling. So that's what I thought that I wanted to share with you today. And we're going to move, I promise. And I hope that it helps you in some way. And let me know if you'd like more of something, if you have any questions. I would be happy to answer those and to share with you even more. But I tend to kind of teach a little more shallow in these classes, and it's been a while that I've been teaching weekly, so I thought let's go deep. And that's what we're all looking for. That's what yoga is for. It's the science of self-realization. It's about enlightenment. It's about lightening up and feeling the divine present within us in all moments. So the goal is to be able to look within. Really, the goal is just to be yourself. The goal is to be. We have so many ideas. We have so many emotions. There's so much going on. We're like a little leaf blowing in the wind. Whichever way somebody speaks to us, we blow this way, or the wind blows that way, we blow that way, and we're just subjugated by our mind and senses, right? Somebody says something and you break down and you can't handle it. These kinds of things. And I want to make you strong. I want to make you stronger. I want to help you enlighten and be blissful, because we need more of this on our planet, not only for your sake, not only for your purpose, for your enlightenment, so that we can bring this love and light into the world. Okay, so let's do it. Shall we sit? Let's just sit for a moment. I want you to observe what state you're in now. I'm going to take you through a journey. So I'll just ask you to take a deep breath and open your heart. So let's breathe together. Inhale. Expand. Listen to a little wah. I love wah. Exhale. And just make a ah sound. So just this nice ah. Breathe in again. Bring it down into your belly. And exhale it out. Ah. I love this song so much. I have to turn it up. Another deep breath. Expand. And exhale. Good. Breathe into the heart center. Expand. And exhale, release. Inhale, expand. Hold it at the top. Tuck your chin in, root lock, throat lock. Curl your tongue up to the roof of your mouth. Look at your third eye. And exhale. Inhale again. Hold it, root lock, throat lock. Look at your third eye. Curl your tongue to the roof of your mouth. Exhale slowly. Creating that constriction on the back of your throat. I'm kind of assuming you guys are a little more advanced. This is the Ujjayi breath. You know, that breath is just this hissing sound that makes the breath exit slower. Okay, let's reach our arms up. Look up at your third eye. Stretch. Point your pointer fingers up towards the ceiling and exhale, hands to our heart center. Do that again. Inhale out and up. And exhale, hands to your heart. One more. Out and up. And exhale, hands to your heart center. And just pause at the heart center. Breathe into your heart center and just notice what is going on. What's going on in your head? What's going on in your heart? Are you coming here with me? Are you vibing? Are we here together as one? Honoring the sacred divine space, the divine within. So we start here, we end here, we live here. This is yoga. This love. Underneath everything's love, love, love. You feel it? Just honoring your true self for a moment. Less doing and more being. Okay, bring your hands behind your back. Squeeze your shoulder blades together, and we're going to lift our hips up. So we're going to move, then we're going to go deeper into meditation at the end. I'm going to leave a good amount of time. And then go ahead and bring your hips down. And then soles of the feet together. But I know we need this stress release in our body. So wiggle around with the soles of your feet together. Circles. Circle the other way. Feel out your neck. How's your neck feel? Just get really nice and loose. Let go. Notice if it's tight anywhere. I have this tightness in my neck, so it feels good to do the acupressure massage. You can squeeze any area that you need and just pushing really hard, say a tight spot anywhere in your body, but right now we're kind of working on the neck. So you just push and hold it there and breathe into it. I found it's one of the most I don't know what to call it, but it's a technique that works the best at releasing tension. Just acupressure. Just push, hold, breathe. And you can release so much tension just on your own. Just become your own best healer, because you are. Others can help you facilitate that healing, but it really does all come from within you. Go ahead and fold forward. You can push on your thumbs to your third eye center here. Another acupressure. Deep breaths into your back. You can reach your fingertips forward if you like. Get a little deeper stretch here. Tuck your chin to your chest. Okay, you can roll up when you're ready. And let's come on our hands and knees. And just rock side to side, go back and forth. So I hope you guys are excited about reaching deeper states of bliss in your meditation. Our goal today, it's coming, I promise. Hopefully you felt a little bit in the beginning, but it takes time. Look over one shoulder, look over the other shoulder. I think it's been 20 years of practice for me now meditating. It's worth it, you guys. You have to discipline yourself to do it every day, or you'll never get it. Tuck your chin to your chest. You can't just sit once a week. Reach your heart forward. You won't. It's like working out. Like if you work out once a week, you're really not going to get very strong, right? But this practice is more about bliss and enlightenment and developing your psychic senses and intuition and sense of peace within, which is what everybody is looking for. So to be able to rationalize not doing it really blows my mind, because I know how good it is, and all I can do is try to encourage people. Curl your toes under, come all the way back to down dog, and then bend one knee, bend the other. But you guys, I know you guys have experiences, deep experiences in your yoga practice, whether it be physical or your breathing exercises. So there's another level. Shoulders away from your ears in your down dog. There's a state that we can enter into. Deep breaths in. Relax your head. Reach your tailbone back behind you. And let your yoga be authentic. Let it come from a place of like, yes, this feels so right for me. Come into a plank pose, top of a push-up, and stay here. Otherwise, bring your knees down. If you're feeling you need a little bit of knee down time, it doesn't feel right in the full plank pose, do that. Listen to your body. It doesn't matter what we're doing physically at all. If we're practicing yoga, the physical part is to release stress so that we can meditate and self-realize. Bring your elbows down by your side and release stress and live better lives, of course. Okay, and then lift just a little bit. Squeeze your elbows in. And we'll just breathe here, engaging those back muscles. You can exhale, bring your forehead back down. And then inhale, coming up again. And then push into our hands, come up into a cobra. You can wiggle a little bit. Press down through the tops of your feet. And look over one shoulder. And look over the other shoulder. Reach up to the crown of your head. And then go ahead and come on back, hands and knees. Let's do cat-cows. Tuck your chin to your chest, round your spine. And then reach your heart forward and look up. Exhale, round your spine. And inhale up. And exhale and round. Tuck your chin to your chest. Sorry, I keep thinking this thought and I want to share it with you. Okay, curl your toes under. I was going to say, see, there's lots of better physical yoga teachers than me. So I really want to share with you what I'm best at. Step your feet together. So forgive my physical yoga teaching. Lift your right toes up. You guys all know I constantly miss cues and all of that. I hope you still love me. Okay, point your toes, parallel your leg with the floor, and then bring your knee to your nose. Round your spine. Tuck your chin to your chest. And then inhale, reach it back. But I love it. It feels so good. Inhale, reach it back. Exhale, knee to your nose, round your spine. Inhale, reach it back. And then exhale, step your foot all the way forward. We'll bring our back knee down. Let the hips drop down, and then we'll come on up for a low lunge. Let's open the shoulders, push out to the side. You can interlace your hands behind your back. Get a nice opening here. Breathe and lift your heart up. And then fold forward, stretch your hamstrings, grab your toes. So all of this is preparing us. This is the preparation. Lift your right hand up, look up towards your fingertips. And we all need this also every day. There's really not one part of yoga that's better than any other part. Reach over your head. And then come back to plank pose. There's just so many teachers that teach this part though, right? And then elbows by your side. Slowly come down and lift up to an up dog. And I love it too. I love teaching it too. It feels good. Okay, back to down dog. Relax your head, because there really is a technique in the physical part too, which is about finding a deep sense of release in it and not pushing yourself where you're like really struggling. Lift your left leg up. You can bend the knee, circle your ankle. At first it can be hard, like the down dog is hard and you want to push yourself. You want to find a stiram sukham asanam, they call it. Happy, steady yoga practice. Bring your knee to your nose. So there's a balance between pushing and then releasing and relaxing. Inhale back. And that's a big part of what yoga teaches us. Knee to your nose. And inhale, reach it back. Exhale, we'll bring knee to nose and step it all the way forward, back knee down. And we can let the hips drop down, come on up. Arms up, maybe interlace your hands on this one and look up. And then exhale and grab your left toes, straightening the left leg. Drop your head down, tuck your chin to your chest. And let's breathe. Relax your shoulders here, relax your head. So it's a really good time to really be conscious of where do you unconsciously hold tension. So you want to do a little body scan throughout your practice. And then lift your left hand up, drop your left hip down, and look up towards your fingertips. And really a big part of this physical practice in all of yoga is to be able to be the witness to your mind. Reach your fingertips over your head. So, be the witness to my mind. I'm being the witness to my mind. You're the witness to your mind. And we're in this place of non-reaction where we're just seeing. So let's step our back foot forward and hang in a forward fold, without judgment. And see if you can practice that throughout your entire hour of yoga practice. So hang. That's another really great one. Your feet are about hip width distance apart, and the soles of the feet, or the balls of the feet, have a little bit more weight in them, and you might bend your knees a little bit. And whatever feels good for you, sway side to side, wiggle a little bit. Maybe shake your head out. You can pull on your ankles, maybe get a little deeper stretch. Deeper breath. And greater release with each exhale. And bend your knees and we'll just slowly roll up, one vertebrae at a time. Come all the way up, and then we can reach our arms out and up. Interlace our hands and point our pointer fingers up towards the ceiling. So just a big stretch. Squeeze your thighs. Reach up. And then exhale, bring your hands to your heart center. And pause. And come back to that. Just opening and reverence. To that sacred space within you that is you. You feel that? So it's like this constant swooning. We fall in love. Our yoga practice teaches us to fall in love. So feel the spirit inside you. Feel the love inside you. Bring your palms down by your side. Palms face forward. Squeeze your thighs. And imagine growing roots into the earth through the bottoms of your feet. Feel the earth's energy. So we got to take a moment to expand, right? So take that moment to expand. Take that extra moment to feel a little bit deeper, to breathe a little bit deeper. To notice the earth's energy, to notice the energy inside your body. And as you inhale, imagine you're drawing upon an infinite source of energy inside your belly, this whirling vortex. Where does our energy come from? Did you know you can actually generate more of it? And that's what we learn in yoga. So we're accessing the infinite source. Take another deep breath. Spread your fingers wide. Let your shoulders roll back. And just imagine every single meridian opening and flowing. Let's flow a little more. I'm sure we need a little more movement and opening. So let's reach our arms out and up. Let's squeeze our shoulder blades together as we exhale, elbows by our side. You can drop your head back, push your hips forward. Let your hands come all the way down. And then inhale your arms up. And exhale, hinge from your hips, swan dive forward. Inhale, lift halfway up. And exhale and fold. And we can just step our left foot back with the back heel down. We can come up to our warrior one. Inhale up. Warrior one. Reach up. And exhale. Hold your warrior one. Sink a little bit deeper. Straighten that back leg. Pull that left shoulder forward. And on your exhale, warrior two. Right arm forward, left arm back, gazing at your front fingertips. Reach your right arm behind you. And then exhale. You can either bring your forearm to your thigh, which I'm going to do because I'm still healing my hip a little bit, or you can bring your fingertips to the ground and push your elbow into your knee. And the gaze here is at the top fingertips. Squeeze your right hip in. Don't let your right hip stick out to the side. Reach your fingertips over your head, gaze towards them. Bring your hands down, step your back foot in, take a breath. And exhale your nose to your knee. So the back foot just stepped a little bit in. Pyramid pose. Push fingertips into the ground. Again, inhale, lift halfway up. And we can walk forward, lift your back leg up. Maybe flex the toes towards the floor. Let's float up. Work on a little balance here. Strengthen those muscles in the legs. Squeeze that standing leg. Shoulders rolled back and down. Reach to the crown of your head. And then just hands down. Point the toes. Look up higher towards your toes. And pull your forehead towards your shins. And go ahead and come all the way back down and to a plank pose. Top of a push-up. Slowly just lower halfway, elbows right by your sides so they brush the rib cage, and then up to up dog, tops of the feet down and knees either up or you can have them be down. And then all the way back slowly, squeeze belly in, tuck your chin into down dog. And so you feel the opening, your body releasing. So now breathe deeper into your belly, and as you exhale, suck your belly in, and like you're trying to move all your organs up towards your rib cage. And then when you inhale, you can release that, and the exhale, you can kind of suck your belly in. Maybe shake your head out. So that's a kriya. When you get like the shudder or like you feel energy move through you, that's good. It's called a kriya. So you want to let that, like how a dog shakes? It's good stuff. Okay, so we're going to step our left foot forward now. Spin your back heel down. So sometimes we got to let ourselves be animalistic. Animals are so connected to their bodies. We get so stiff in our bodies, and then we become like robots, and then we're all full of tension, and then we're like pissed off, and that's our problem. We need to loosen up. We need to shake it out. Okay, gaze at your front fingertips, warrior two. Reach behind you with your left hand, and then you can either bring your forearm to your thigh. Squeeze that left hip in, and the knee, you push the knee over to the left a little bit. Maybe look up, or fingertips to the ground, and push your knee with your elbow. Fingertips over your head, gaze towards your fingertips, keeping your good focus, and then hands come down. Step your back foot in just a little bit. Inhale, and then exhale, nose to your knee. Keep your back heel on the ground. Shift your right hip a little forward, left hip a little bit back. Notice your shoulders. Relax them away from your ears. Inhale, halfway up. And then exhale, forward, walk forward, flex your back toes. And we'll fly. For 5, 4, hold it, squeeze that standing leg, 3, 2, and 1, and then just lower your hands, point your toes, and look up towards your toes. Bring your forehead towards your shins. Standing split, and we take our time. Bend your knee, go ahead and come back into a lunge and plank. Lower halfway down and up dog, and back to downward facing dog. Big deep breath, squeeze your belly in. Your exhales, you feel that opening in down dog. Such a good pose. Let's bring our knees down and rest in child's pose now. Knees apart, toes touch, forehead to the mat. Big deep breaths. Letting go in your head and your forehead, your whole body, just releasing and letting go. think about how much you love the earth, nature, and how much it gives to us, and how loved we really are by it. So feel the love below you and breathe it up and into your body. And let yourself become one with the earth and with nature. You're such a beautiful being. You're an expression of the divine. And when you look at a sunset and there's like this majesty and this awe, just think about you and what you are and how you've been created and the intricacy of your being. And just take a deep breath in and feel just it's like God's art. God's expression, God's beauty, always here within you. And how silly we are to not realize it, to not be feeling that, to not be expressing what we're here to express, to feel, to experience. Take another deep breath in and release and let go, letting all your thoughts grounding into the earth. You're not your mind, you're not your thoughts. And you have this infinite capacity to heal physically and mentally. Such malleable beings. So feel yourself changing. Just in this child's pose, you feel your whole being releasing and letting go. There's a depth being created within you that you're touching upon, that you're feeling. Okay, let's roll up one vertebrae at a time. And then bring your knees together and just sit up and breathe for a moment. Roll your shoulders up and back and down. Maybe arms can reach up and then your hands can come to your heart center. Or you can rest your palms in your lap. So just observe, what state are you in your hero's pose? Where are you at? So gaze at the point between your eyebrows. We'll do a little bit more and then we're going to go into a deeper meditation. So we're going to open up the crown chakra a little bit. That's why I love headstands so much, because it helps put that acupressure up there and it helps to open up that crown chakra. And as you know, it turns you upside down. Shifts your perspective. So I want to put some pressure on the crown. And you can come into a headstand now if you know how to come into that. And if you don't, I'll just lead you through what you can do. And you're welcome to go to a wall if that'll make you feel safer, but you don't have to bring your feet up to get the benefit. So we'll interlace our hands and make a triangle. Elbows go right under the shoulders. You can see that pretty good. It's like this perfect triangle. So what you want to do is your head's going to go in the middle of the triangle. The very top of your head, not your forehead, the top of your head, because we want to put pressure on the crown. And then you come up like you're in a down dog. Walk your toes forward so your head is on the ground. You push your elbows into the ground and maybe bend one knee, and then you can bend the other. So you want to try to balance. You don't want to kick up in headstand. You really don't want to kick up, even if like you aren't good at it. Don't kick up. Just don't do it. It's I mean, if you have the wall there, then maybe you can if you want to, but you want to just slowly come up. So to slowly come up, you want to first work on hovering your toes above the ground. In order to do that, your hips just have to be right over your shoulders. And then once you have that alignment, then your legs can come up into alignment nice and slowly. So you even out the weight distribution from your hands to your elbows, and you push into the floor so you don't put too much pressure on your head. You put the perfect amount, however much you want. And breathe into your neck. Point through your toes or through the balls of your feet. Gotta make sure energy's moving up. And you can play, you can bring your legs apart. There's all kinds of fun things to do. But you listen to your body. If you need to come out of it, come out of it. So you can swing your left leg forward, your right leg back if you'd like, and switch to the other side. And get a little twist here. All kinds of things you can do. Maybe switch around, do the other side. I like to twist my legs around like eagle legs. You twist your legs around. You bring your right leg around and then circle it around and squeeze the legs. And when you're ready, you come out of it and come into a down dog to release your head and further strengthen those arms. I love it too because it really strengthens the arms in such an easy way. Okay, go ahead and bring your knees down. Look up towards the ceiling. Get some blood out of the head for cow pose, and then exhale, round your spine, cat pose. And inhale, cow, look up, and exhale, round for cat. Inhale up, and exhale, round. All right, hip stretch. Left knee's gonna come forward, and then we're gonna put the right on top. So Gomukhasana, legs. Wiggle your hips. You feel those hips? Grab your elbow. Maybe grab fingertips behind you if you want to do the full pose, or grab your shirt. Big deep breath, lift your chin, and then we can fold forward. Get a little deeper stretch in the hips. Big deep breath in through your nose, expand your hips. And then we can roll up and do a little twist. Left hand to the outside of your knee and look over your right shoulder and breathe. Reach to the crown of your head. Inhale, lengthen, and exhale, twist. And you can deepen the twist. Bring the sole of that right foot onto the ground and hook your knee And then take a big breath again and exhale. Get a little deeper twist. You can bring your elbow in front of the knee also. Squeezing belly in. Nice deep twist. If you want to do the bind, you can. Reach your arm through the leg and reach back for the fingertips. Okay, we can unwind. Bring your right leg forward. Reach up. And then exhale, go ahead and grab the foot and drop the head down towards the knee. So you feel the stress exiting your body. Breathing, releasing, relaxing. Melting. Imagine, what if we lived in bodies that were free? Let's grab the outside of the foot and you can reach back with the right hand. Get a little bit of a twist here. Opening up the outside of that right hip and leg. Reach back up and over your head. Come down. Squeeze your belly in on your exhale. And then we can roll up and switch. Left knee on top. Grab the right elbow and breathe. Lift your chin up. And either just stay here grabbing the elbow, or you can reach back and grab fingertips behind you. Lift your chin and breathe. And then fold forward and relax your torso on your thighs. Breathe into your belly, your low back. Relax your shoulders. Relax your head and your neck. Just completely release and let go. One more breath. And roll up. And look over your left shoulder, right wrist to the outside of the left knee. Inhale, lengthen, and exhale, squeeze your belly in. Look over that left shoulder. Inhale, expand. And exhale, twist. Squeeze your belly in. Maybe bring the sole of that left foot down and hook the knee. Inhale, lengthen, exhale, twist. Changing up the twist just a little bit. Maybe getting a little deeper into that twist. And go where it feels good. Where's it working for you? Either hooking your arm, or you can bring your elbow in front, or you can see if you can reach your right arm through and grab the fingers for the bind. One more breath. Exhale, squeeze belly in and your pelvic floor muscles. And twist. Unwind. Left foot out, right foot in. Inhale up. And then exhale and go ahead and come down. Janushirasana. And you can bend your knee here if you need to, so that you're grabbing your foot. And both elbows eventually touch the floor.
You want to push your calf down into the floor also and flex your toes up towards the ceiling. On your exhale, squeeze your belly in. Relax your shoulders, but keep lowering your right shoulder a little bit. Okay, grab the outside of your right foot, and then we can reach back with the left hand. And keep rolling that left shoulder back and twisting. And noticing, what does that do for the outside of your leg? You feel that? So the main thing is we're following this feeling. We're following this stretch. Reach over your head. Go ahead and come back down. One more time in your forward fold. And then let's roll up and bring our legs wide. I'm going to go this way. So wide legs, scooch forward. Either fingertips behind you, rolling your shoulders back, reach up through the crown of your head, or fingertips in front of you, depending on your flexibility. And think moving the pubic bone down towards the floor. You can bring yourself all the way down. You can hold your head in your hands. If you're flexible enough, you can bring yourself all the way down. And really breathe into your inner thighs, so let's not rush. Let's try to relax into that stretch and really open. And we can come on over to the right leg and grab the outside of the right foot, and you can bend this knee if you need to. Left arm up and over, and then down. And forehead towards the knee. Relax your neck. And let's go to the other side, but let's come forward to go to the other side. So just walk yourself forward and over to the other side, nice and slowly. Grab the outside of the left. Inhale your right arm up and over your head. Big breath, and then slowly lowering that right shoulder, and your forehead comes down towards your knee, and just relax. The right toes are still flexed up towards the ceiling. Keep relaxing that right shoulder down. Squeeze your belly in on your exhales. Okay, slowly roll up. Grab the outsides of your knees and come to the front edge of your mat. Bring your hands behind your back, thumbs touch, and then elbows down, like we're hanging out of the pool. Fish pose. So the back of your hands are under your sacrum. So the back of your hands are pushing on your sacrum. Then bring the top of your head onto the ground and breathe here. Breathe, breathe, breathe. And you can push into your sacrum. So when I do this pose, I get nice cracks out of my sacrum. So breathe into it and see if you can relax your sacrum so much. You might get a little pop too, or at least release. Okay, hug your knees up into your chest. let your body kind of work its way out. Soles of the feet to the floor. So that was just a gentle pull in. You could have pulled harder if you wanted. There's different ways of doing that pose. So our heels are under our knees now, and press your low back down and lift your hips up. We're going to finish up our asanas. So just squeeze those glutes and lift and breathe. Scoot your shoulder blades together. Palms face up towards the ceiling, or you can reach your arms over your head. And when you're ready, just slowly roll down really slow so you give each vertebrae a nice little massage. Good, and then just straighten your legs out, palms up by your side. Shavasana. Toes point out towards the side, palms face up. Big deep breath. And exhale, let your whole body relax and release, and just notice where you're at in your body. What did we release? And with your breath in, see if you can suck up any last bits, tension and stress on the spiritual level. And as you exhale, let it go. Just a few more moments here, resting your body, completely releasing and letting go. Breathe into your shoulders. And then exhale. Just imagine I'm pushing down on your shoulders right now. Take another big breath in and just feel this ease in your neck. Like I'm pulling up, massaging up your neck and up to that nape of the neck and pulling on your head. So feel this sense of ease in your neck and in the base of your skull. Relax the back of your head. Big deep breath in, like my hands are underneath your skull holding your head. It's giving you a little head massage. Now pressing on the point between your eyebrows, just imagine my thumbs pushing on your third eye center. Gaze at that point and imagine pulling in that healing energy into the center of your brain. I'm feeling my hands, my spirit hands around your head, blessing you, sending you love, ease, and healing energy. Now feel that energy in your brain, suck it up, and as you exhale, let it move down your throat, down your heart, down your spine, all the way down to your toes. Another gentle breath in. Just simply receiving my love, the love within you, feeling the spirit, our spirit, the earth holding us up. Feeling the love, feeling the truth. Another deep breath into your heart. Expand. Exhale, surrendering and letting go, allowing yourself to be held. You're protected and guided by the divine in all your activities, day and night, in all places. And you can say this to yourself silently: I am protected and guided by the divine in all my activities, day and night, in all places. Let's wiggle the fingers and the toes and start to hug the knees up into the chest. And then we're going to roll over onto our side. And we're going to come on up. And I wanted to give us more time, but at least I ended 5 minutes early. Okay, so we're going to sit up and do... we're going to deepen, really, our connection. We're going to do less. We're going to allow more. So pointer finger and thumb together as you sit up straight. Sit however you want. If you have a pillow, sit up on a pillow. That can be really helpful. Or you can curl your mat up to sit you up a little bit more. And we're going to breathe with our spine straight. And we're going to gaze at the point between our eyebrows now. So we did lots of good work for our lower chakras, for our physical body. We did our breathing. We did our movement. So now the next step is to focus on the point between your eyebrows, because we want to bring the energy up here so we can secrete all those good endorphins that we all love. And not just that, but develop our consciousness, develop our psychic sense. And the reason it feels good is because it's like God telling you, yes, this is the way. You know how all the great masters say the way is within. So look within, gaze at the point between your eyebrows, and what we're doing is we're awakening our Kundalini energy. So there's an upward current. So we all already have this Kundalini energy, but not everybody knows how to direct it. So a yogi learns to direct that life force energy within them and direct it up into this third eye center to open it. You know, you hear that people want to open their third eye, or, you know, there's this talk about the third eye center, and really all it is just awakening our life force energy up to come up here to stimulate the prefrontal cortex, which stimulates pituitary and the pineal gland and secretes endorphins like dopamine and serotonin. And it literally lights up your brain. It literally develops your brain. We are always evolving. And we have 5 senses. And in yoga, we learn to develop a 6th sense, the sense of who we are. And why we're here, and what our purpose is. And how to live in peace, how to be ourselves, how to experience and live in the kingdom of heaven that lies within us and is all around us. That's what we're learning, and that's what yoga teaches us. So gaze at this point, and as you inhale, imagine you're drawing up from within you that Kundalini energy up to that point between the eyebrows. And also imagine you're drawing it in from the electromagnetism in the atmosphere in through that point. So there's like all this focus here, but you're calm. There's not a strain. You're not trying really hard. It's a natural thing. This is happening anyways. This is happening anyways, whether you know it or not. But when you consciously choose to evolve yourself, when you consciously focus on the point between your eyebrows and say, yes, I want to develop myself. I want to know what a 6th sense
feels like developed within me. I want to feel bliss. I want to know how to secrete my own dopamine and serotonin. I want to be blissful. I want to understand, and I want to be enlightened. When you consciously choose that, that's when you accelerate your evolution. When you begin meditating every day, it's the best thing you'll ever commit to. It's better than anything. Because everything in your life will get better from this. Your whole life is a reflection of how conscious you are, of how connected you are. And when you sit every day and connect with yourself, you develop that connection and you share it. And you help others to find it within them. And a lot of times you don't even have to talk about it. They just feel it when they're around you. They feel your peace. They feel your love. And when they're ready, you can teach them too. And I'll be here for you to help continue to guide you. I'll always be here. This is my purpose. This is my life. This has been my greatest curiosity and excitement, is diving within myself. And what I've found is the most profound thing. And I want everybody to have it, especially my friends, especially you, if you're listening. If you know me, let me give this to you. Let me show you. Let me encourage you. Kind of like wrapping you in a cocoon of loving, pink glowing light every morning when you wake up. Sit with me. Every morning I'm sitting an hour in the morning, an hour at night. And there's lots of beings that are. You can connect. There's beautiful beings on this planet. There's a whole angelic, ethereal plane that most people miss. So don't miss it. Thank you for being here. I love you so much. Keep gazing at that point. You can bring your palms up towards the sky like you're just catching all the good energy, and make circles with your hands like you're patting the energy in front of you. See if you can feel it in the air. Feel it between your palms. You can bring your palms so they're an inch apart and then pull them apart again. You feel this is, in yoga we call this our spirit, and in science this is called our biomagnetic field. There's a science to yoga. There is a development. It's not this airy-fairy thing. There's a tangible shift, and we can measure it now. So bring your right palm up, and then just bring it around and touch your third eye center. Give yourself a little tap there. Tap. So if we're in person, I would come over and give you a little tap right there, and then send you some energy. So you can just make little circles with your finger in front of your third eye center, and you can send your own third eye a little bit of boost of energy. So you just kind of waver in front of your third eye. See if you can feel your energy. We're just focusing here, and you can bring your hand down and more deep breath in. Feel the grace of your being. Entering into that state of perfection. You're perfect right where you are. Let everything fall into place. Let go what you need to let go of, and let come in what will help you in your life. And let it be like water flowing in a river. So smooth, so easy. You're protected and guided by the divine in all moments, all places. I love you so much. Hands up one more time, and hands to our heart. I honor that within you. Namaste. You can ask yourself, what can I do to share this now? And what can I do to feel more of this? And I encourage you to commit to sit every day. And I might get my class subbed next week, so We'll see. Or I might be here. I just want you to know. But I will be here Wednesdays, 9:30. Most Wednesdays. I love you all. Have a beautiful day. Namaste. Mwah.